Now, let's talk about one of the most interesting and important part of your Amazon ads, that is placement. So, how we do the placement optimization. This is the last part of our last step of our optimization. So, how do we do that? First of all, we click on this campaign, and then from here we will go to this bid adjustment. From here we will get all the placement types. Like there are three types of placement: top of search, rest of search, product page. I will tell you about all of the three in detail, and also tell that how we do the bid adjustment. So what placement actually is. So placement decides where your ads will appear on Amazon. So whenever you create or run any sponsor product campaign, so your ad can appear on the three main placements. So the first one is top of search, the second one is rest of search, and the third is product page. So what these means are, like what all the three means. So let me take you to the Amazon page and tell that what actually these. So for example, I am searching for any product. So what the top of search is? So top of search is basically the first page, or these are the top few results that you can see here that appears when someone is searching for any keyword on Amazon. So like this is one of the most premium and competitive placement, obviously, and here the ads will appear. The ads which are appearing here usually get the higher CTR, that is click through rate, and obviously the conversion will be better then, because customers are most likely to click on the first few products when they see this. So this was about the top of search. Now what the rest of search is. So rest of search, like these ads appear on the remaining pages of the search result. For example, there are many pages, like when we go to the down, there are many 2 3 4 and a lot of pages there. So the product that will be shown on these pages will be called as rest of search, or maybe these products that are showing in the uh, lower section of the page. So these are the top of rest of search. So like these products usually get the lower traffic as comparison to the top of search, and obviously the sales will be less then, because they are cheaper since the competition is very lower here. Now what the product pages are. So these like product pages ads are those ads that will show on the others product detail page. So let me open any listing. So this is the listing, and the products, like this is a product page ad. So whatever we see here, like these sponsored ads are the product detail page. So this is the product page. Whatever we see under any listing, the page under any listing is the product detail page. So whichever ads we are seeing here are the product pages ads, product detail pages ads. So like uh, these ads show up on the others product detail page, often under the sponsored product related to this item. Sponsored product related to this item, like customer who bought this item together. So these are the sponsored product page ad. So like here the placement help in this placement actually help in the cross selling or competing with a similar product. So yes, for example, if someone is viewing any others brand yoga mat, so your yoga mat ad can appear on that page. Here also I can see that this is the bold fit yoga mat page, and I can see a lot of different competitors page listings here. So if my listing will be visible here, then there are chances that my product could be sell, or customer might purchase my product. So there are different criteria of purchasing, like maybe my price is lower than the product that is shown there, or maybe the reviews are more better than the my competitor, so they can purchase here. So this is what the product page placement is. So you might have understand about all the three matched placement types: top of search, rest of search, and the product pages. So now the question is, how can we control these placements? Now for this, Amazon gives us the option to increase the bids percentage for top of search or product page placement, as well as the rest of search page. For example, let's say your default bid is rupees 10. So you can set the top of search placement or adjustment of 50%, what this means, now this means that top of search, for the top of search, Amazon can increase your bids up to 15 rupees. So you have, you have placed a bid of rupees 10, and you have increased 50% top of search, or you have put the, you have set the 50% top of search. So now your new bid will be 15 rupees. 50% increase of 10% is 15 rupees. Similarly, if you add 20% for the product pages, then your bid for that placement can go up to 12 rupees. So 10 rupees plus 20 percentage of the 10 rupees is will be 12 rupees. So in that way the placements work. I hope that you might have understand that. So like this helps Amazon prioritize your ad placement where you want more visibility. Now the next question is, which placement should you increase? So generally top of search gives the best result in terms of sales as well as conversion, but it is also most expensive. So you should increase top of search placement only for the high converting keywords, or for the high converting campaigns, or for the top performing keywords. And for product pages, increase placement if you are in competitive niche and want to show your ads on the similar product pages or listings. So for the competitive niche, you should target on the product pages, and for the rest of the categories, you should target the top of search. So it is not like that only top of search placement has to increase, or only product placement has to increase. This is not the rule. So we don't have to blindly increase the placement percentage for every campaign. First of all, what we have to do, or what we generally do, is we go to the this campaign report and the placement tab. This is our placement tab, and we will click we will check where your sales and conversions are coming from. So here in this case, we can see that for the top of search the ACOS is very nice, 11.65, and the orders conversion is also very good, and the CTR is also very nice, and for the rest of search page also the ACOS is very nice. So here I can increase a little placement so that I can get more impressions then, because if I will increase the bids here, placement here, then uh, gradually my impressions will increase, and with the increase in impressions my clicks will also increase. So as the CTR is high, then there are a huge chance that my orders as well as my orders will increase eventually, and the ACOS will remain this. So for the product detail page, like this is the product page, here the I can see that the cost is slightly higher than both of these, and the orders are also less. Now I don't want to increase much placement here, because I can definitely see that I am getting profit from the top of search as well as rest of search page. So that's how this work. Now here I am getting profit, so I can slightly increase the placement here, but here I am not getting any much profit, like as comparison to the rest of the two. I'm not getting that much profit or conversion, so I can decrease it. But now here zero, here the placement is already 0%. I can't decrease more than that, but if the placement here would have been like 10%, 20%, then I would decrease the placement by 5% or 6%. So in this type, these things work. So as I told you, the conversion are from the top of search, then you can safely increase the placement, and your ACOS is lower for the product pages, then then you can definitely increase the placement here. So in short, let me tell you in short whatever was that is top of for the top of search, what the top of search is. So top of search is more visibility, higher CTR, and higher cost. This is overall top of search, not the higher cost every time. It generally it sometimes result in a very good ACOS, gives a good profit also in the less spend. And for the product page, so product page is lower CPC. Here the CPC is lower as comparison to the other to targeting or placement, but is good for, and it is good for brand visibility and competitor targeting. If we are targeting competitors, so in the competitor for the competitor targeting, we generally focus on the product pages, and the rest of search is the, it is usually, we have seen that it is usually the least performing placement. So there is no need to bid higher, but if I am seeing a good uh, ACOS and good conversion here, so I can definitely increase the placement here. But this I am telling you in general that we have seen is rest of search is usually the least performing placement, and so that's why we don't bid higher there.